The Ultra J Stars, high-flying, risk-taking, fast-moving, are on display right here at Night of the Grudge matches. The current Rising Generation League champion, Chet Sterling, taking on Lance Lude in this non-title bout. Of course, Lance Lude has been out of the Ultra J out of the RGL eligibility for a number of years now. The Rising Generation League for in-ring competitors with 3 years or less of professional experience. And Cecil Scott, have we ever had an RGL champion that shows as much promise, as much poise, as much confidence as Chet Sterling?
I would say no, not since Ultra Dragon 10 years ago. You know, Chet Sterling won the title in probably the best RGL title match we have ever seen.
That was back at Battlecade. Of course, that anniversary super card featuring Shane Helms against Zane Dawson, Arik Royal against Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett against Chase Dakota, and so much more is available right now at ondemand.cwf247.com. All 30 live events from 2013 and many more from the archives are up. Less than $10 per event, cheaper than a movie ticket, cheaper than it is to get in the door. But you want to be here, you want to see the action and hear the impact right here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. We are here 30 times a year in Gibsonville, North Carolina, just outside of Greensboro, where we see some amazing wrestling just like this. That is all he got, Cecil Scott.
You can ask anybody that's ever been in this building. There is nothing like the atmosphere here in the Sportatorium.
Big chop from Lance Lude. This being the Night of the Grudge matches, a lot of history between these two. They were on opposite teams at Ultimate Survivor back in November. Oh! Big punch in the corner. And they were also on opposing teams 2 weeks ago at New Year's Knockout when Lance Lude and Cedric Alexander faced Chet Sterling and Trevor Lee in a hot, action-packed main event matchup at New Year's Knockout. That event, along with everything else that I've talked about, available at ondemand.cwf247.com. This is a really interesting singles matchup here.
Yeah, one that I've been looking forward to be honest.
Yeah, you've got the veteran Lance Lude, like you said, he was an RGL champion, 8 or 9 years ago against the current RGL champion. Lance Lude, battle-tested, has traveled the country, has wrestled for Ring of Honor and other notable promotions up and down the East Coast and beyond. Chet Sterling, in only his second year as a pro, has not gone far beyond the confines of the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium, but it seems like a matter of time for this kid. The way that he has been mentored by Trevor Lee in the aftermath and the way that he has taken to that mentoring, the maturation that he has gone through as a wrestler, it certainly seems like only a matter of time before Chet Sterling is someone that is getting looked at by promoters all over the country.
Absolutely. I don't think it's going to be long before that happens, and you can almost throw away that whole second-year wrestler tag.
Sunset flip, nope.
Nice
stomps him down.
This guy, he's got poise beyond his second year in the business.
Being mentored by Trevor Lee will do that. Cover from Sterling, only two. Being mentored by Trevor Lee will do that. Trevor Lee, who will face Andrew Everett on Saturday night, February 8th. 2 out of 3 falls for the Ultra J Championship, the main event of that huge Ultra J Showcase event that's coming up on Saturday night, February the 8th. And Trevor Lee has said it many times, 20 years old, but he wrestles like a 20-year vet. And to be mentored by Trevor Lee, I really think is one of the things that has really sped up the maturation of Chet Sterling and how fast he has matured as a wrestler.
I'll agree with that. I mean, it's one thing to learn from somebody like a Ric Converse or an Osiris like he was before, but I think he relates more directly with someone like Trevor Lee and might be a little bit more willing to listen to him.
I think that's a great point. I think Converse and Osiris, as much as they wanted to groom these kids,
he caught it.
Great veteran move.
Woo! You want to talk about a great veteran move.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Chet Sterling was one step ahead of the game, but Lance Lude was one step ahead of Chet Sterling.
Man, Lance Lude is so fast and so sudden.
Oh, God! The high-flying Sterling Stars of the Ultra J will be on their very own showcase event, February 8th. Sterling, I almost said, was going to walk into that night with a victory here.
Man, I'm surprised he didn't get it there. Not selling Lance Lude short, but that had some stank on it.
Both of these amazing athletes will be in action Saturday night, February the 8th, when the Stars of the Ultra J take center stage. CWF 247.com has got all the important information about that card. Trevor Lee versus Andrew Everett. Huge six-man tag team action that will see the pioneers of the Ultra J and CWF Mid-Atlantic form a trio, and so much more that's scheduled on that huge night. All of the information is on CWF247.com, and one of these two men, Cecil, is going to go into that card with the momentum of a big victory tonight.
And Lance Lude already has a lot of momentum. Oh, high cross.
Got him great. 1, 2, only got 2.
Of course, Lude has that golden ticket. Won in that epic match with Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, they were the last 2 falls in that golden ticket matchup.
What is Chet doing over here?
Lance Lude has got the right to schedule any match of his choice. Heads up.
Watch out.
Oh, God! Lance Lude took to the air!
And almost took out a couple of rows with him.
Talk about the veteran presence. I don't know if Lance Lude saw that he had that title belt cradled or not, but he took to the air with reckless abandon either way.
Well, you had to get him back in the ring. Oh!
Well, Sterling's got the belt. Rookie referee Wesley Crusher needs to do something here. Swing got nothing. Up. Christos
got it.
He's got him locked. This rookie referee, Wesley Crusher, is in great position to see the tap. Belt never got used, so it's no disqualification on that.
I think we're going to get a tap out.
He's cranking on it, and he beat him. Lance Lude heads into the Ultra J Showcase with a huge, huge victory. You do not want to miss the incredible Junior Heavyweight Extravaganza coming Saturday night, February 8th.